All right. Let me see. Let me see who's there in the chat already. And are we live? I just clicked the live button. I'm hoping we are live, man. We got to take a look at futures. We got to see what's the week ahead. Earnings week also as well. I'm trying to open up the earnings week calendar. And for some reason, like it's not working well in my computer all day, actually, because I tried doing it earlier and he's still not opening up. But man, I'm actually ready to start, and I posted a poll right there. I really want to know everybody's opinions on that question right there because it came up. That question actually came up. Um, came up to mind as I was going through social media and stuff, and I saw a few comments and stuff like that. I saw a post on it, and I really, I kind of want to know, people's opinions, or I guess, just answering the question will also work as well. But because I do have an opinion on it. But man, Anders was there not going to be first today, Anders? Are you sure? You already posted this comment at 12:42, man. So you were definitely first, man. And this comment I posted it right before I went to Costco because I ran out of coffee. I had no coffee the whole day, man. And I don't know if you guys noticed on the video earlier, but my gosh, I was not like with energy at all. I tried, I posted it, I tried to record it, but man, I did not have my coffee then because I ran out of it on Friday. I ran out of my coffee. So but got more coffee today. Went to Costco, got me some Colombian coffee, which I'm trying today. Let me just give it a try, right? We gotta grow our portfolios one cup of coffee at a time. Hmm, actually good. Oh, I like it. I like the flavor actually. But yeah, man, let's go, guys. And also another thing, SpaceX, I think, announces earnings this week. I was seeing something like that. That's why I wanted to take a look at the website, but I couldn't for some reason. So I'm still trying to load it up and it's not work. Oh, now it's working. But yeah, Anders. Okay, this is interesting. At 5:38 p.m., using Gamma to make a better slide deck for my dividend summary, and it is translated into Spanish. Anders, that's a signal right there. That might be a signal that maybe would be a good time to learn some Spanish. Maybe you'll find a Spanish country that you want to retire on. Instead of Cambodia, maybe just give it a try. Hey, good evening, Jay and Anders. What's going on, Fast Eddie? How's everything, man? Howdy from Anders. When people say money does not buy happiness, ask them how much they tried. That's a very good question. Very, very good question, M. And guys, don't forget, as soon as you guys join in, to hit the thumbs up. Very, very important. Everybody hit the thumbs up. But I have the pool there. I have it for 6 minutes. I'm going to leave it there for a little bit longer just to see M. But, the I'll be honest, if money didn't buy happiness, right? How come every time I have money and I'm able to book a trip somewhere like Puerto Rico, Florida, anywhere, that I go to, I really like going to Florida. So that's like one of my top places to go. How come I'm happy? How come I'm very happy? My kids are happy whenever we go for an ice cream, somewhere, go to the boardwalk, Assisa Heights, go to LBI, go to Ocean City, in those places, and we go over there, we have some fun, we buy like some snacks and things like that, like I couldn't do that without money, right? So I think about it that way, I think money does to an extent buy happiness, or no? What do you guys think? Let me know there in the chat. Jay, can you look at Palantir? Yes, we can, Fast Eddie. That's gonna be the very first one. Let me put it right here because I do have it. Palantir. I think Palantir is announcing earnings this week, right? If I'm not mistaken. I have the earnings week right here. Doesn't Palantir announces earnings this week as well? Let me see. Oh, yep, tomorrow after the market closes right here. Palantir Technologies looks like the growth, revenue growth estimated to continue. Q2 of 2026, their estimate is $1.81 billion. Wow. Q2 the previous year was came in at 1 billion. Yeah, the revenue. Yeah, so that's great growth right there, year over year. Earnings per share 33 cents. So let me see. Yeah, it's in line to continue its growth. Wow. Wow. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at that stock in a second. Let me see. Good evening, Tim. What's going on, Tim? Very Looney, what's going on? What's up, y'all? Madden, let's go. Hey, everyone. Would you rather be rich and unhappy or poor and unhappy? I'd rather be rich anytime, man. You know, somehow I'll find a way to be happy. I'm gonna be honest. You know, because honestly, it's something that keeps me, you know, very happy. Actually, is like visiting new places. You know, and if I was rich, if I had enough money where I could take more time off and travel a little bit more, I would do it. Honestly, I will do it. You know, hopefully in the future, I'm able to afford a little bit more time off where I can go to other states. I want to go to Tennessee. You know, I want to go to North Carolina. I want to go to Texas. That's another place, state I want to go to. Um, I've been to Las Vegas. That was pretty cool. You know, wouldn't mind going again to California. You know, like a couple places. You know what I mean? And then from there, also travel internationally. I want to go to Mexico. You know, I want to go to a couple places. You know, and without money, I can't do it, man. You know, like I cannot do it. So hopefully in the future, you know, I can. You know, and I'd rather be rich and unhappy on a brand new car with a nice house and everything then. Yeah, man. With 70% savings rate, I am now no happier than a 25%, but a lot less stress. Yeah. That's something that happens, to be honest with you. With the investments, right? As I continue to invest, I continue to put some money on the side, you know. I feel less and less stress actually, the way it was before. Like before, I will go to places and all that, you know, but honestly, I was getting into debt. So I will enjoy the places, but then after I would just feel, I wouldn't feel right, man. Like I would just feel stressed because I'm putting it on the credit card and then I'm going to get charged interest. And that's what I was doing, you know, in years ago, you know, when I was in debt, and it's really no fun. You know, it really is no fun. And I will work hours. You know, then I wouldn't be happy on the weekends. You know, a lot of stress. But yeah, man, you know, since I started investing and growing my portfolio, you know, growing my funds and things like that, which I gotta work on. But yeah, it's been much better. I've been making slides for my next two videos. Let's go, Anders. Let's go. I was listening to your video. I was doing something on my computer while I was listening to your video. So that's cool, man. Let's go. Let's go. Who's fighting the gorilla with Jay? Let's go, man. Let's go. I don't know if any of you guys saw it on X, but I made some quick AI stuff, you know. I was actually kind of like I was at the other job and I was kind of bored, so I'm like, you know, I was gonna research some stocks, and I just started working on that. I think I should have researched some stocks, right? But yeah, let's go. Hi, Jay, and everyone from JL. Let's go. Well, I don't plan on visiting Colombia, Panama, and Paraguay before I pick a country. Nice. Yeah, but you know, I hear good things about those places too. Jay, if you didn't have a good family life, money wouldn't make you happier. The money helps in this case. At least that's my opinion. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You know, I think, you know, you know, the family, that's a very good point, Tim. Very good point. Let me think on how do I answer that. problem with getting happiness from being rich is the goalpost will move up every time. Yeah. But I don't know. I think, yeah, I see that because there is a lot of people that they want to get more and more and more and more. But but yeah, well, I don't know. I'm talking about it right now, right? But even if I, let's say, I triple my income or something like that, that I will stay in the same, that I'm at right now. Would I travel a little bit more? Most likely, yes. Um, but I think it would just help me be live a little bit more comfortable, where I don't have to probably work extended hours or anything like that. Speaking of Tennessee, I just got back from the Smoke Mountain. How was it, Thrill? Nice, man. Hey, guys, Drive the Dragon. Hey, KC. KC, what's going on? You there in the chat? Let's go, man. What did we all buy on Friday? Yes, we should honestly look at that. But let me take a look at Palantir real quick. Palantir. Let's take a look here in stock analysis before we take a look at futures. I haven't taken a look at futures. Is it green or red? Let me know there in the chat. But let me see. Year to date. Let's open up the year to date. It's actually down 30%. In the past year, it's down 22%. It had a really crazy run up in share price. I used to watch videos when it was here, like in 2024, and I don't know why I never looked into it. Like I should have looked into it. Look at this. I would have made some crazy returns in it. I just never really looked into it. But yeah, in 2024, that's when I was watching some of the videos. So it's up 466% in the past 5 years. PE ratios at 138. So yeah, it seems very pricey. Forward PE at a 77. Price target right now, according to analysts, $182, which is an upside of 48%. When we take a look at Palantir's financials, revenues, and profits, you can see that the revenue and the net income have been growing very well the past couple of years. Wow. And you can see that in the trailing 12 months, it's a $5.22 billion in revenue, $2.3 billion in net income. So operating income also growing very well. Wow, 1.99 billion. I think this company also has some contracts with the government as well, right? So yeah, solid revenue and profits. Even the earnings per share. Yeah, look at this. Most of the money that they make, or most of the revenue, comes from the government, from government contracts, which is a 2.77 billion. If they continue growing their commercial numbers, that could definitely boost the revenue and the share price and financials and everything in the long term. So hopefully they do, which it looks like they are. A couple of years ago, they were just making $644 million in a year in 2021 from commercial, and then now it's at 2.45 billion a year in the trailing 12 months. So yeah, great growth from those two segments right there. Let me see. The total debt is only $211 million. So yeah, they're paying off debt very well too as well. Free cash flow is at 2.69 billion. Wow, solid balance sheet, man. Very solid. I like this. Why didn't I ever look into Palantir? I'm curious about that. But look at this. Profit margin, wow, 43%. If they pay off that debt, man, that profit margin is gonna be great. The operating margin right here, 38%. Yeah. If they should pay off that debt so their margins can go up as well. Valuation, let me see. The PE is a little bit all over the place. It's a company that is still growing. But it looks very well. Yeah, very deep dive in the forward PE to 77. If the growth continues, I wouldn't mind seeing more of a pullback, to go all in on this stock. But I like it. Honestly, I like it. Balance sheet looks good. Revenue growth looks good. Profit looks good. So yeah, guys, let me know there in the chat if any of you guys hold it. I think you hold it, right, Fast Eddie? Hold on, where's your comment? It's right here. Jay, can you look up Palantir? Yeah, solid growth, solid numbers. How about the my question will be, I guess the government contracts, do they seem solid? Are they for the next couple of years? For how long? It looks like commercially they're growing as well, but government is a big chunk of that profit, of that revenue. So how are those contracts, going along? Is there any drama or anything like that? I think that's what's gonna bring some uncertainty into the stock. But other than that, it looks good. They have a lot of cash. Bro, have a good time in Tennessee. Yeah, let us know there in the chat, man. Quiet week for investments. 401k plus 10 bug and 1.5 BUG, and then 1.5 shares of QQQI on the drip. Nice, man. Nice. The food you've been posting on your vacation has made me hungry for the past week. Where have you been posting it? I haven't seen anything on X. And I was very active yesterday while I was at the other job. How come, KC? Oh, come on, man. Gotta look you up. Do hold on. Phone, I don't know. Hold on. My phone is pretty slow. I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna look you up, KC. I gotta look you up. All Jollibee picks. All right, let me see. Oh wow, hold on. Casey got a nice shopping list right here. But 4 Main Street Capital, 10 shares of QQQI, 3 shares of MLPI. Also sold another card for about $100. So we'll wait for that payment to arrive. Wow, nice, man. You've been banking on those cards, man. That's awesome. Wow, that's a lot of income there too, especially from QQQI. I think QQQI had a nice pullback as of recently. Let's take a quick look before we go look at futures. Let me see. Yeah, there was a nice pullback right here on QQQI. I think this was a nice time to add some, especially right here, $51 as of recently, last week. Yeah, a nice pull on tech. QQQI has shown that every time there's a nice pullback, it's a good time to in the tech sector, a good time to add up, get a higher yield. Share price still grows, together with tech. Not as, not a. This one is not gonna be. This one is mostly income. It's not gonna be something for share price appreciation, but if you buy it every time there's a nice pullback, yeah, it looks like it's doing well. Especially for anybody looking for income, not financial advice, just remember that, but looks good, looks good. Many of you guys, even Tom, buys this one too as well. Nice buys, KC. Yeah, Tim, have more to post. Let's go. Many Halo picks. Haven't eaten Jollibee on this trip. It's too sugary for me. What's going on, Isra? Let's go, man. Jay and chat, any recommendations on any company to DCA $5 a day on? Wow. Cesar, what's going on, Cesar? That's a good point. That's a good question. So let me see. Let me take a quick look before we go into this one real quick. It's a good topic actually. Let me end the poll right here. So the poll that I posted before the stream started was, does money buy happiness in your opinion? And I really want to know, what's your opinion on it? Before you hit the thumbs up. What is does money buy happiness in your opinion? I really do think, and I have to agree with the 72% that say yes. Wow, 72%. The 28% that say no. If you guys don't mind, I'm not judging. I'm not, everybody got great points. Like Tim just had a great point, with the family, right? Topic. But why not? What is the reason why? Um, and I got something else that just came up. Give me 1 second. Let me just write it down. Just came to mind. Okay. I gotta write it down. If not, I'll forget. But I honestly, with money, you know, and it's just with money I can buy, like money will help even have like some free time, you know what I mean? And have some fun with the family, have some fun, you know, be able to take trips and things like that, like I like kids like going to get yogurt and ice cream, so we try to do that once every couple of weeks, because I also cannot be spending too much money on that. I'd rather just buy a bowl of ice cream and then we eat it in here at home, so I can save up some money and have some more to buy more SCHD. Oh man, I'm kind of glad I bought this coffee. But yeah, Jay and chat, any recommendations on a company to DCA $5 a day on? So Cesar, what's going on, man? So of course we cannot give financial advice here, right? But some opinions on some good solid companies to hold very long term, it all depends on your risk, right? What kind of risk do you have? I would rather do a $5 DCA on into an ETF. You know what I mean? That's what I would rather do. Something like a SCHD, DGRO. That's another one. I'm even okay with doing something like SCHG. Um, just a DCA $5 every day. Something like that. But a company, wow, there's a few companies that I can choose from. And I'm gonna have to go with the big companies, blue chip, that seem, one of the companies that I will do something like that I think is gonna be here in 30, 40 years still, I think, if nothing changes, it's gonna be like an Amazon, like something like that. I think Amazon long term, and if we take a quick look at the let's look right here on Amazon, especially with the AWS growth. PE ratio right now is showing at a 21, but I think it's more towards the 29, somewhere around there. But they have some good investments also. Forward PE at a 29. I gotta get really the real number for this. Yeah, I knew I needed to work on my PE spreadsheet, and I totally forgot to work on it yesterday. Um, but if we take a look right here, right, the revenue and profits, you can see. But let's take a look at the revenue by segment. Look at this. You know, so as you can see the chart, this is one good chart to look at. AWS, this is their cloud business. It's just, there's so much demand. The more and more I look at posts and I look into it, this segment right here is just gonna continue growing. That this is one of the reasons why they also have so much capex spend right now, because the demand is there. The demand is still going, and so many AWS is like everywhere. Even Legendary, posted a comment earlier. Someone that also works in tech. I'm not a tech guy. I'm more in the manufacturing side. But the more and more I hear from people that work on tech, that AWS is like everywhere, like it's in many companies, it's like everywhere. So this growth right here, this segment right here, there's a backlog on it and it's continuing to grow. There's good guidance for the future also as well. I can't think of the percentages off the top of my head right now because it just came up, with the question. And that's the bad thing about doing the live streams, like I can't look at anything beforehand. But 148 billion. They're what was it? Andy Jassy, I think, mentioned $1 trillion segment. In a few years. It could be 2030. It could be after 2030, but I think it's somewhere around there, 2029, 2030. So Yeah, imagine this going from 148 billion to $1 trillion in revenue in just AWS alone. This is just what I'm talking about, Cesar. Just AWS alone. That's not including online stores. Look at the growth right here, 285 billion. Physical stores. This one is growing. I don't know. Yeah, it's still doing good though. It's still doing good. Um, Third party sellers. So, this is the e commerce right there. Advertising. Look at the advertising numbers also as well. This is competing out there with Meta, and Google and them. That's what I want to own. I want to go the top companies. I want to, long term. The companies that I see that I continue to grow, they're offering all these products that there's such high demand out there. So yeah. Hold on, let me open that. All right, let me click that off. But yeah, but look at this other segment, 6 billion. Yeah, subscription services, look at this, $52 billion, and there's just many more billions, of people that will subscribe to their services also as well. Remember Amazon is still expanding long term. I think this will be one. I don't know. You guys tell me which ones you guys think. Of course, this is not financial advice, guys. You gotta do your own research. I am just a 9 to 5 guy that just makes a decent living. I work 2 jobs, almost 70 hours a week. I look into stocks whenever I have time. I continue to DCA every week. That's just what I've been doing. And it has been working so far. Got a good 401k, which is solid. Roth IRA, taxables are doing good. Man. And YouTube is doing very good, man. You guys have been supporting so much, man. I'm just so excited. I already took the screenshots. YouTube is gonna pay me in a couple weeks. I think it's in like 3 weeks. It's gonna pay me more money, which is gonna go into what? You guys know what it's gonna go into? SCHD, of course, man. Just in case you guys doubted it, you know what I mean? I know you guys almost doubted it right there for a second. Wouldn't mind putting it into Amazon, but would be one company that I would think of. I don't know. Let me know, Cesar. What do you think? Which one? Which one you have in mind? Hi, Isra from JL. Give me your money. Let me help you find happiness. I'm from X. Let's go. Yes, I hold it in my brokerage, Palantir. Yeah, it still looks solid. I like the balance sheet, Fast Eddie. Honestly, barely any debt. A lot of free cash flow. That's a great slogan for Ender's call. Give me your money. Let me help you find happiness. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. ROFL. X laughing. It's right. I bought 2 shares of SCHD and DCA on Main, CRM, Salesforce, Vici Properties, and Meta. Wow. Wow. Out of those software stocks, JL, I like ServiceNow. I wonder where it is. But nice additions, nice pickups. I bought QQQI before it shot up like 3%. Nice timing, KC. Great timing. Also buy my regular 2 shares of SCHD on Mondays. Let's go. So tomorrow you're buying 2 more. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta check the pool, man. I gotta check the pool, JL, to see which one is winning already. Actually, I should open it up right here. Let me see something real quick. There are so many videos that I gotta catch up on. One, I gotta see 2 portfolio updates, man, which is Shane's right here. I gotta watch Shane's portfolio update right here. I haven't watched it yet. He's at 500K right now, 511. And I also gotta watch Finanzas con Estilo. This one is in Spanish though, guys. But he's at 32,000 already, so he's doing very good. I gotta watch those 2. Let me take a look at my pool real quick. I gotta catch up, man. I am not doing yeah. I also, one thing that I'm doing, which I'll tell you guys in a second, before we take a look at futures. Ooh, let me see. Okay, so right here. So guys, so far for the weekly challenge for this month of August, I see SCHD winning 51% of the votes. Main Street Capitals at 21%, Meta Platforms 15%, and Vici Properties 13%. I'm liking Vici Properties at the current levels right now. Honestly, $26 a share. I still think that's a nice opportunity right there. Wouldn't mind buying more, but I also put Main Street Capital because I haven't been buying any. And I told you guys I wanted to buy more. I wanted to get to like 35 shares this year, but it's just now I'm seeing Meta as an opportunity once again. So let's see, let's see what happens. And this one was a good one. I got a bunch of comments. Jeez, I think I gotta reply. I still gotta reply to more comments. But $25,000 cash on hand, right? And let me know here in the chat. $25,000 in cash, and you can only invest it in one pick, just one. Which one would you do it? Which one will be your pick, your strongest conviction right now that you would say, have $25,000 in cash, and it's only gonna go into investing, just a scenario. I'm putting it here. What would that be? What would that be? Let me know there in the chat. I really want to know in real time, instead of the post. Yes, I agree, Jay. Money gives you options, freedom. Hard to say that doesn't bring happiness. That's what I'm saying. Like, that does bring happiness because every time, I have money, I book the trip, I go, I have a good time, and then every time, like, for example, last time we went to Florida, we went to the beach. What was it? Cocoa Beach, I think it was, something like that, in the east coast of Florida. We went to a good Puerto Rican spot, man. Oh my gosh, I ate so much because I ordered like three different things, for everybody and myself to munch on, and then everybody ordered their plate too. But I just wanted to munch of different things. And then from there we went to a store because my daughters, they wanted like a shirt, that say Cocoa Beach and everything. So I told them, yeah, come on, let's go ahead. I had the money, I had it saved up. I put it on my credit card, but I was able to pay it off when I got back from vacation, right? Like 2 weeks later or something like that. Because that's what I do. I save up my money on my high yield savings account for trips and things like that. And then once I get back, a few weeks later, I go ahead and transfer it to my checking account, and I go ahead and pay it off. So that's how it has always worked for me. And yeah, money has been buying happiness for me so far. Been having a great time. Best things in life are free. There's a lot of truth to that. Yes. I'd rather spend on traveling and experiences with my family than a bunch of material things. I'm the same, home advantage. I'm the same. I don't need to have, like, I drive a 2001, GMC. Like, I'm good in that aspect. I'd rather also do the same thing. I like going places, Um, I have an old iPhone here, an iPhone 13, and stuff like that. Like, I'm okay with it, but I rather go places, with them. I'm the same way, man. Depends on age. I would do something like VOO or VTI for $5 a day. The best company for a person to put $5 a day in is probably one of their current holdings. Since they already researched it, I ask what in their portfolio would they buy first if someone handed them $50. Oh, that's a good point. M. Let's go. If I have family problems, I would rather have money than no money. Yes. Yeah, that usually helps. It helps fix many things. And honestly, before, I'm not gonna say that it was always perfect, but trust me, when I had a lot of stress before because of money, I was in debt. I was not, you know, I was always stressed, and sometimes I would just not react right. You know what I mean? But now I have like so much. Now that I have my portfolio, I have some money in a high yield savings account, not a lot, because I did spend some already in the last vacation that I had. But I build it up, every week. Once again, I'm starting to build it up again. And that gives me some peace of mind. That helps me also think differently, right? as I'm having more patience, meaning if something happens, right? Let's say something breaks down, right? And I need to spend $500, let's say. Before, when I was in debt, it was much different, man. My reaction was like, very stressful, a little bit aggravated, and it was not right, because I was in debt already. I was in the credit card. I had to put those other $500 on top of it, so that's gonna be even more interest on it, and I was not okay. You know what I mean? I was not okay. Now, if something happens, God willing, no, right? Knocking on wood, right? uh but I have some money, that I can, okay, no problem. Last time the side view mirror, broke. So, my wife got nervous. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, this and that. I'm like, don't worry, don't worry. You know what I mean? I have some money, don't worry. I went ahead, I ordered it, and put it back. I ordered from one of the dealerships. I have a website, Honda website. Order it, put it on, that's it. You know what I mean? That's how. Yeah, it does help, man, a lot. It does help, man. I don't know, but to me, my opinion, it does help out a lot. Next poll. Would you rather have great family life or be rich? I'd rather have both. But let me see. Um, let me see. Let me post it. Let me post it. Would you rather great family life or be rich? Yeah. I think, I think also, I think that way because I'm guessing I'm okay. You know what I mean? I see my kids happy, every day. Do we have stress? Yes, but um, it's I think that's why. Be rich. I just posted the pool, Tim. Let's see. Single and rich, only way to go. Is it supposed to be core holding? Just a lottery ticket? That's a good question, M. With Anders. Yep. Money can buy happiness, moments of happiness, like going on vacation. But for me, the key to money and happiness is to be content with what God has given us. Well said, Thrill. Well said. Yeah, man. I think, one of the things is that, I'm not, you know, even if I had a certain amount of money, the one thing that I would like to do is, just continue to live comfortably, able to buy the things that we need, not the things that we want. We can buy once on sometimes, but just the things that we need. Kind of want to make me another coffee, man. That one was good. But just have, every need covered, and then have something that, if anything happens, right, that will require some money, I'm covered, and I'm good, and I won't get stressed, and then I won't pass that stress to my family members, because that's also something that happened, and that happened to me before, that I will pass my stress over to my family, and that is not okay. That is not okay in any type of way. I need to work on that myself, and that is something that I have worked on over time, over a period of time, and it's something that I'm proud that I did, and money has helped some of that, as well. So yeah. I think financial literacy, I will say, it's one of those. Anders, let's go. Dimolo J, happy Sunday, guys. We buy stocks tomorrow. Yeah, Danny, let's go, man. We gotta take a look at futures. Let me see. I gotta refresh it. Hold on. Let me refresh it real quick. Now that you mentioned this. The web page. Okay. All right. Oh wow. Wow. Nice and green. Nice and green. S&P is actually up 0.38%. So we gotta take a look at what's going on. Which stocks are up in the day? Dow Jones is up 0.3%. Okay, in futures. And then Nasdaq, point half a percent. It's looking nice and green in the stock market. Let me see. Crude oil is down 5%. Great, man. Great, great. I don't know. What are the news over in Iran? I haven't really um, followed up on that. Let me know there in the chat if you guys know what are the news. Like, did Trump mention anything? Oh, something else. Did you guys see that? Any of you guys are into that new program or that new thing that you gotta pay? You pay like $100,000 and you get to Trump's posts before they get posted or something like that. Like, that's just crazy, man. You know that you'll get to it before. I've been doing a daily DCA to SoFi, but Amazon sounds like a good one to add to my daily DCA. Nice, Cesar. Do your research first, man. Just remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just a 9 to 5 guy. Or 7:30 to 5. Those are really my hours. I'm voting for SCHD until you have 1,000 shares. Man, I'm gonna get to 1,000 shares, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get to 1,000 shares. I'm going to. That's one of my goals, man. Jay, Tennessee is not for young kids. Best to go on the fall. I did some hiking and tubing down the river. Also love scenic driving. Nice, man. Nice. That's good. That's good to know. Maybe in the future I will do that. My kids grow up. Tim, QQQI. Wow. Yeah. That was the question, right? That I asked earlier. Where would you put $25,000 on? I will invest in red 36 on the roulette table from past 30. I don't know, man. Would you guys rather, like, if you guys have 25K, would you guys rather invest it in the stock market? That's a good question, actually. Or gamble it, That's another good question, though. That's another good one. Let me just finish the pool from Tim. I like that question, too, as well. Let me see. On the pool today. Would you rather great family life or be rich? And yeah, 55% of you guys say be rich from 11 votes. I think with being rich, I guess, it could also bring some good family life, as well. I think, Tim, I think it all depends on the person, and a lot of times we have to take ownership, of things that happen, because most times, which is something that I saw one time in a video, right? If you go outside, right, and you're walking around and it starts raining, is it the clouds? Is it nature's fault, or is it your fault that you got wet? No, it's your fault, because, or you got to take ownership of it, because you could have taken a umbrella, right? So a lot of times it might not be directly our fault, but we should work on it. We should try to fix it, and we should take ownership and work on making sure that the family is okay, that everything is good, that um you know yeah, that you could take care of it. I think a lot of times we might, and this happened to me many, many times, where I didn't take ownership. You know, I thought everybody else was wrong, and until I started saying, no, you know what? Let me see, where am I wrong with this? What can I do to fix it? Um, Even if the other person was in the wrong, like, what is the root cause? What could I have done differently? Should I have gotten a little bit more serious? Should I have been a little bit more stern? Or should I have made a different decision? Maybe not gone there in the first place. Maybe I should have avoided the place. And let's say somebody starts a fight with me, at a bar. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the bar in the first place. You know what I mean? So one of the things that worked for me was that, and one of the things that has helped me, um, give better times to my family, and have, because I have not been perfect. It was me taking ownership of my mistakes of anything that was happening and fixing it myself. And one of the things that helped me fix that, what was it? Investing. Investing definitely helped me have much better moods, much more patience. It made me better in many ways, many different ways. Even professionally, it has helped me, and I still have a long ways to go. I still have so much to learn. That is just crazy. The more and more I learn, and the more and more I listen to other people, and I listen to like audiobooks and things like that, I'm like, wow, I know nothing. Like, I know nothing compared to all the information that is out there. So I gotta continue making myself better and better, and learn every day more and more. And with all this learning is also helping me bring good times to my family. Be less stressed in a way where I pass the stress to my kids, to my family. Which is not fair to them. It is not. So everything just I don't know. I thought that was a good talk right there, man. But let me see. What was it? What was the poll that I wanted to post again? Oh, the gamble, the gamble. Hold on. Let me post this poll real quick. Start the question. 25K. 25K. Hold on. K in cash. What would you do? What would you do? And let me put right here. Gamble. Gamble. Sports or what is it? Vegas. Let me put Vegas. Casino. And then the other one is invest in stock market, because it could be ETFs, it could be anything like that. What would you guys do? That's gonna be my question. One pick for me would be Main Street Capital. Oh, okay. All right. That sounds good, JL. Nice monthly income. 25K. QQQI will push me into dividends only for my retirement. Wow, nice. Nice. Yeah. That's a good pick, man, especially getting close to retirement or being in retirement. Amazon, nice. Yeah, I like Amazon a lot too. I don't know if you were here when I was going through Amazon's financials, but man, when AWS becomes a $1 trillion revenue business, oof, man. And guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Almost 30 people here in the chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. There's only 19 likes. And there's see, when I think rich, I think my own Boeing 747 VIP. Yeah, I don't think I will do something like that, but I guess I will have to be like extremely rich to be like that. I think if you want to get your own private jet or something like that, you gotta be a certain age, right? I think it is. Isn't it something like that? Let me see. From those three, it will be O, since they are generally better on taxes than BDCs. But I don't hold either class and really don't know. Got it. From M. You haven't sold that GMC yet. Get a Toyota for the next 20 years. Yeah. So my plan is, KC, I think we spoke about this. I'm gonna get a Honda after this GMC. Hoping next year, because right now what I'm doing actually, which it was something else. I want to get a better camera than this one, than the one that I have right now. This one was a cheap one that I bought just to, just to make it work on. But I want to get a better camera. And what I've been doing, guys, on the low, I haven't told anybody. I'm only going to tell you guys, I'm only going to tell you. But what I've been doing is like in cash. In cash. I don't have this in a high yield savings account or nowhere. I've been putting like every week, whatever I can, $10 to $20, for a while already, because I want to get me a nice camera. I was thinking on a Sony camera, because I can also take it out there if I ever want to start doing like some content outside. Which is something that I think about in the future. But I've been putting some money, and I'm getting closer and closer to those. I have more, like I was looking at some webcams. which are only a couple $100. So I have more than that, and I'm able to cover it right now. Like I could just buy it. But I was thinking more on getting me a Sony camera, which is closer to the $1,000 price range, somewhere around there. So, and I'm getting closer and closer to it. And yeah, pretty soon you guys will probably see a change in the picture, So trying to get a new camera. I want to get my, you know, I guess what I want to do is I want to get to my content to like the next level. You know what I mean? Like I'm more comfortable right now. I'm much more comfortable to where I was before. So I'm able to make more and more videos. I can go on live streams whenever. I have no issues, hanging out with you guys or talking with everyone or anything like that. So what I want to do now is like get a better picture, and also then later on, depending on how much money, if I have any money left over, get another mic. So that is something that I'm working on, and I've been putting some money into it. Uh, if you guys have a an idea or something that you guys will suggest as a camera wise, let me know there in the chat, because but I'm planning on getting a nice one. I don't want to spend, I think this one I bought it for like 50-60 bucks. So I don't want to buy anything like that. I want to buy something good, something that will give me like some nice picture that I can use, for years. That will work on very well. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I've been looking at a few videos on YouTube, which are very good, man. They explain it very well. That's one of the things I like YouTube a lot. But yeah, hopefully in the future, next year, hopefully I'll sell that GMC. Jay, do you have term insurance? No, I don't have term insurance. I don't know what that is actually. Yeah, bro. I don't think I have. Do I have that? And maybe I'm just not remembering, but no, I don't think so. Absolutely not. And there's Boeing should have went out of business. So many crashes plus stranding the astronauts, garbage company, and do not take safety serious. True capitalism would have chewed them up. Oh wow, from X. Nvidia retakes the two handle. We'll see if it can hold. Nice. Nice. Where's Nvidia at? Let me see Nvidia in the after hours. Take a quick look right here. Let's take a look at Palantir also as well, because they're announcing earnings tomorrow. Ooh, man. Nvidia still at $200 a share. Past 5 days, it was down 3%. Okay. Yeah. The 747 is solid. Money's just a tool and gets the job done. Yes. If you're miserable with money, you have inner issues to resolve. Yeah. I think one of the things is right, and you're 100%, like Tim said right here, 100% right, is that also what won't make you happy is if you don't use money, as a tool. I think once you learn how to use money as a tool, that will definitely also help a lot. I think one of the things that you got to do first is like definitely become financial literate. So have some financial literacy, learn how to manage your money. And once you use it as a tool, you could definitely, it can definitely bring some happiness. But I like this, Isra. Very, very good point right there, man. Love it. Love it. Love it. Family is stress. Yeah. Money don't give you stress. Leo Ramirez. Yeah. So family stress to an extent, you know what I mean? We just gotta figure things out, learn how to handle problems in a reasonable way, right? Don't no overreaction. I think that's also something. Let's just always look at the root cause and find a solution, to every problem. Trump canceled an attack because a deal is imminent. Oh, so that's why this market is green. Then makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Meanwhile, Iran is like, what deal? What is this guy talking about? Yeah, but those posts are the ones that drive the market, man. Trump's posts drive the market, not Iran's. LOL. Didn't I say a while back I needed to make an AI buff that will undercount his ex posts to get them early? Yeah, well, they have that now for like 100K. So a month. $100,000 a month, man. Casey, been to Vegas once, that was enough. Yeah, I've been there once also as well. Been to Vegas on all expenses paid. We nice. I went for a business trip. Money is buying me happiness now. I'm eating at Twin Peaks like a king. Let's go, Isra. Buen provecho, brother. Buen provecho. Man, let's go to Twin Peaks, man. That is just, I can't imagine, like we're on a live stream and you're there hanging out, but also listening to the stream, Like that is so cool. What are you having to eat though? You having some wings or a burger? So if I go to Vegas and spend part of the $25,000 as a vacation and gamble 5,000 of Evoluce, will have been better off just to put the whole 25 in the market or a vacation. I don't know, Fast Eddie. I think, you know what I think I would do, Fast Eddie? I would just put it in the market, right? Let it compound. And then maybe take some of that compounding, later on um and use that to go to Vegas, and then it's going to continue to compound. So that 25K can buy you not one trip to Vegas, it can probably buy you like 3 or 4, if you compound it good. ServiceNow does its annual conference in Vegas, always overpriced and amazing. Oh, wow. Nice. If you do quarter gambling, you could do it for a week. Let me see where the votes are at. Right in the pool already, guys. And guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, man. Let me see. Let me end the poll right here. Give me another idea for another poll. So $25,000 in cash. What would you do? Invest it in the stock market or gamble in sports or casino? So 92% of you guys say invest in the stock market. 8% went in the gamble, sports, and casino. Do the 8% of you guys, feel like saying it was me? I will gamble it. Oh man, would you guys do it? Would you guys tell us? All right, let me see. Let me see. Good stream so far, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm really having fun. I should make me another cup of coffee, man. I really like that Colombian Kirkland coffee. Coffee is very expensive. Where's the price of coffee, man? Where is it? Is it in commodities? Is it in commodities? No, right? Where's the price of coffee, man? Because coffee got very expensive, man. Very, very expensive. Like I was buying those jars for like $12, $13. Now they're 20 bucks, 20 something bucks. Price of coffee. See real quick. Let me see if I can find the chart real quick. It's pretty pricey, yeah, since 2024. I don't know if this is it, but I think this is it. $332 a pound. 332 a pound? Is that what it is? Or USD pounds? Is that what that is? Man, it's crazy, man. Soybeans. Wheat. Nah, I don't think that makes sense. I don't think it's 332 a pound. But yeah, look at it right here. In the past year, it's up 16%. That's why, man. What? That's crazy, man. I have so much money in gambling. I hate it. That I live roulette so much. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. What else do I have here? Just a second. All right. I have a 22-year-old son. Oh, nice, man. Nice, Isra. Lost so much in gambling. Wow. Friend of mine got us free hotel rooms because of her gambling. No idea how much she gambled every week. Wow. Paid sponsorship by stake. Come on, dude. That's not fair. 25K on black or red. From X. And I'm just checking to see how this pool can be skewed to single versus family. Oh, that's a good one too as well. See, rich is when you can just write. Check for 250 mil for a plane. Yeah, that is definitely rich. A nice cam is like 100 to 150. Do you have any that I can research on? KC? Because I've been looking at some. There was one that was like 200 something, which it was a webcam. I was thinking about the Sony. I'll tell you right now which one it is, the one that I'm thinking. You guys don't mind. I know we're going away from investing topics today. Which I'm sure you probably some of you guys are like, ah man, I'm leaving this stream. This guy is not talking about investing. Um, but I think it's this one. Hold on. I think it's this one. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Did I do the Best Buy one? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I could open it up real quick. Um, so this one, yeah, so this one is the one, KC. One of the ones that I've seen that looks really good. It's like $1,000. Um, so I was looking at this one, right here. The Sony ZV-1 2. They also have the ZV-1 1. But yeah, the ZV-1 2 is like $1,000. So I'm trying to save up. I'm thinking about getting something like this, because I think a camera like this will last me a while. Compared to other ones that I might need to upgrade sooner or something like that. I'm either thinking about something like this or something much less. I think it's like around 200 something, $300. I forgot the name of it, but I'll probably show it on the stream tomorrow or Tuesday, something like that. But yeah, this is the one that I was thinking of. One of these Sony cameras right here. Because they're good for the streams and they're also good for outside, like if I ever want to do anything outside. That's what I was thinking. Oh, thought you meant computer cam for streaming. Vlog camera. Honda Accord. So I'm thinking more a SUV, Casey, next year. I think I'm going to go more for a Honda SUV. Sometimes you can find really good used cameras. They often get tossed by serious photographers when the shutter starts to go, but for streaming, you don't really use a shutter. Oh, okay, got it. Give us your budget amount for the camera. Yeah, so I'm trying to get to $1,000, Fast Eddie. That's what I'm trying to get to. So yeah. Do you have life insurance through work? Yes, Fast Eddie. Yes, I do have. Yeah, my question was, do you have a term life insurance? I had it for 20 years, basically cover all my debt in kids' college. Oh, got it, got it. So yes, I do have life insurance through my job. I do have through my main job. That one I do have life insurance right there. I forgot how much it is, but um, yeah, because I got it like a couple years ago, man. Plus, if anything happens, my kids get everything. My Iran may lob something just to disrupt the market. LOL. What would Jay buy with 25K in the market? Oh, that's a good question. If I got 25K, what would you guys think I would buy? That is a very good question. Which one of my stocks would I put in 25K on? I think I answered it earlier, but they say shouldn't be able to disrupt the MKT that easily, the market that easily. Okay. Trading economics is good for commodity prices, oil, coffee, cocoa. Yeah. Yeah, man, but coffee is getting very expensive, man. Coffee is the second biggest commodity. First is oil. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like, I'm telling you, like, I spend the $21 because I'd rather do that than spend like, I think at the Wawa, each coffee is like, the small one is like $2.09, somewhere around there. But the little bit bigger is like $2.30, $2.40. If I do that every day, man, like I will spend a lot, So I rather spend the $20. I can make my coffee in the morning. I can make one for the stream also as well, which I kind of want to go maybe another one, but I will have to step out from the stream for like a little bit. So maybe what I can do is I can put some, a video, a YouTube video playing so you guys can listen to while I go make me a coffee. But yeah, how was Mondelez SP doing? You have a ticker symbol? Is that the ticker symbol SP? Let me know. Okay, is your camera 4K? I think so. It says it's 4K. I tried playing around with it. But and I think I want to just get another camera. And then I also want to work on a background. I'm working on a logo because I want to put something in the background. I have some ideas, but it requires time, some money also as well. So, and I want to buy me the camera first before I start doing something. But I do want to change more and more. I'm getting more and more ideas. So let's see. Jay will have to ask the OnlyFans personalities about webcams. That's a very good idea, Tim. Any OnlyFans that are here in the chat, let me know they're in the chat. About any OnlyFans creators. Casey, LOL. I don't know much about vlog cameras that you take out places. Yeah. That's what what I was thinking is like whenever, like a Sony camera, because I could also take it into places. Let's say later on, and I'm thinking big. I don't know, but it's just a lot of ideas come to mind to me when I am like, what if I could do live stream, while I go somewhere, in the future, and things like that. Like I would love to do live streams like in other states, like have different scenarios where we could talk about stocks and life and everything and investments. Um, like I would love to do something like that in the future, um, to do it in different places, not just in my room. All right, let me see. Hold on, I had a pool, no? No, I did it already. I need to say for a MacBook Neo 2 or 3. Yeah, nice. Honestly, one of the, depending on what you want to use it for, but for me, investing in this MacBook Pro, it was definitely one of the best investments ever, that I made so far. And guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Very important to support the stream. That's all I ask for. All I ask for is to please hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up as you guys are joining in. Just to support the stream. You can also look at the Sony stock. What is the Sony stock? Sony's a good company, honestly. Let's see. It's at $23 a share. Let me see. Year to date is down 9%. In the past year is down 3.8%. Okay. The past 5 years is only up 11%. Wow, it pays a dividend, 4.5%. Price target $29. That's an upside of 26% from here. Let me see the dividend. That's the dividend growth 1,000%. Oh, they paid twice a year the dividend, it looks like. In March and September. Yeah. Weird the way they pay the dividend. Right now the dividend yield is 4.5%. Let me see the revenue. 12.8 trillion. But this is probably financials in millions JPY, right? So this is the Japanese yen. I think it's called something like that. So this is more of an international company. Solid products though. I like Sony stuff. Honestly, really do. Looks like it's going down. A lot of their, yeah. See, they're flat. Look at this. They're flat or going down. I guess they have a lot more competition now than before. Because look at this, the game and network services, yeah, it's flat. Pictures, yeah, wow, not good. Hmm. Honda Forerunner has always had good reviews, yes, and it looks nice, man. I like Forerunners. I think that's a Toyota. You can make videos on fixing your car as well, Isra. If I get a Sony camera, I could probably do that too as well. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Isra. I like that. Thank you for the idea, man. Yeah. I do simple things, to the trucks, to the cars. Do the oil change, do the spark plugs, brakes, things like that. Honda has the CRV. I forgot about the CRV. Yeah. Yeah, this so what I'm thinking is the Honda Pilot that we got came out very, very good. I got it in payments. I was able to pay like a year and a half before, like earlier, I mean, early. So I'm thinking on either getting something like that again. Um, so what I'm thinking is if I get into payments, I'll probably get like a newer version and I'll keep that one and I give my wife the newer one, with the kids because I know that they're gonna use it a lot more to go a lot more places, for the activities and stuff. And then I'll keep the old one. I was also thinking about maybe an electric car, there are multiple options. Like I like the Teslas, of course, and then I also like those Rivians that I think it was Lawrence that mentioned it before there in the chat. So yeah, there's a couple of cars, also as well. And then I'll just pay somebody to install a plug right here in my house because I do own my own house. So it will definitely help. One of the reviews that I see a lot, and when I talk about some people that I know that have Teslas, is that having the charger at home is like a big plus because you spend less on electric, right? You spend less also on gas, and once you park it, you can just plug it in and you're good to go for the next morning, you know. So yeah, I have a few options, or it's just I'm saving for a few things, so it's like a little bit difficult for me to save because I'm saving right now for the camera, right? And I want to up my my streaming and my content creation, like I really do. I want to work on that. So I'm saving on that right now. I got to save, to build up my high yield savings account again because I just spent some on the recent vacation that I had to Maryland. So yeah, so I have like a lot of things going on right now, and my kids want to go to vacation next year to Florida. So and I really want to go. I like going to Florida, So anyone that is in Florida, you guys will see me out there. Isra, who else is out there? Isra, no, Thrill is up here. Legendaries in Delaware. Anders is in North Carolina. Freddie, Fast Eddie is in Texas. So yeah, who else was in Florida? I forgot. I know there was a couple of you guys in Florida. So yeah. Mandalays. Let's take a quick look at the stock. Man, I think I'm gonna have to do a live stream tomorrow because I still have things that I want to talk about, and the time is going by too fast. Too fast. All right. So Mandalays International. Ticker symbol MDLZ. Let me take a look at the. Yeah, let me see at the products real quick. Ooh, Oreos. I love Oreos, guys. I don't know. I haven't had Oreos in a while. I've been trying to do better and better eating junk food, but I just love you know, I just love watching I just love sweets so much. So Oreos are like my favorite, man. I love Oreos. Double stuffed Oreos. Those are like my favorite. But these are some good products right here. Philadelphia cream cheese also as well. Chips Ahoy. Yeah, see Chips Ahoy right here. Yeah. That's what Mondelez is. They have all these products right here. Let's see. Trailing PEs at a 22, forward PE at a 19. Dividend yield 3.21%. Price target $69. So upside of 10% from here. Year to date is up 15%. Nice. Past year is down 4.29%. In the past 5 years, it's actually down 1.5%. Okay. Let's take a look at the dividend stats first. So dividend growth 6.3%, dividend yield 3.21%, payout ratio 73%, so it still looks good. They have grown their dividend 12 years already. They pay 50 cents per share. And they should be growing their dividend next. It should be in September. I don't know if they have announced it already yet, but it looks like they should be growing their dividend next. Let's see. Their dividend growth slowed down significantly. Yeah. It went from 10.5%, had nice double-digit percentage growth in dividend, to now 6.3%. So 3.21% dividend yield. Share price is down, so you get a nice higher yield. Hopefully they do grow their dividend 6% or more. Again. So I see a nice steady upside on the revenue growth. So that's good. It's at 39.6 billion. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Nice, slow growing company. This is a mature company as well, guys. Remember, this is not going to be one of those that you're going to see crazy, 50, 60, 70% revenue growth year over year. You get like a nice steady single digit percentage, it looks like, in revenue growth. Gross profit 12.3. Operating income, let me see. A little bit all over the place, but it's still positive. 4.4 billion. Okay. Net income also 3.5 billion in the trailing 12 months. Earnings per share. Let's see. Yeah. Earnings per share is at $2.72. Okay. Let me see. The revenue by segment. Okay. Biscuits and baked snacks has seen an upside. They have been climbing, so that's good. $18.7 billion. Okay. Chocolate. Chocolate is doing very well too. 13.1 billion in the trailing 12 months compared to 9 billion in a few years ago. Gum and candy. This one, not growing. It's, yeah, kind of flattish in the past couple of years. Beverages, also, yeah, it's going down. I think with this one, I don't know what kind of beverages they have, but it looked like they have the Tang, the powder ones that you make at home. And I know they have a lot more competition now, especially with Celsius drinks. Coca-Cola just announced earnings. They're growing their sales also as well. Like the Coke Zero grew like, what's it, like 12%, I think, their sales on the Coke Zero. So yeah, so I see a decline here in beverages. Meals have been going up, so 2.4 billion. Okay. So yeah, so not bad. I think it still looks good. Total debt is at $22 billion. Wow. Did they acquire a company or something? Their operating cash flow, free cash flow is only at $3 billion. So they do have a lot of debt. So they're spending 1.3 billion in capex in the trailing 12 months. They're also expanding. They're also trying to expand. Gross margin. Let me see. Operating margin is at 11%. Profit margin 8.7%. Yeah, they have a lot of debt, so that's gonna cut into the margin, honestly. Yeah, nice dividend though. I like the dividend. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay. Not calling my attention like, oh my gosh, it's crazy growth or anything like that. But um, yeah, looks good. That is a great suggestion from Isra. You're right. Toyota 4Runner. I will watch with a beer. Nice, nice, man. Jay, make sure you have an account to help you navigate the tax deductibles. That is something that I need to work on, Thrill. I need to see what can I, um, yeah, I need to work on my taxes. I need to learn a little bit more. So I might need to get together with someone, that knows about taxes well, to see if there's anything I can do, especially with the content creation. I need to learn about that. That's my next thing that I gotta learn. Throw. Jay needs a neon light with his logo mounted to the wall behind him for his video. Seems pretty popular. I'm working on it, Tim. I am working on it. I am working on it. I might give you guys a sneak peek though. I might. What's your budget for the SUV? I don't have one yet. It's gonna be for next year. I think it's gonna be more after I buy this camera. Is when I'm gonna start. I have some cash, but yeah, I don't have one yet. I'm going to. I'm still thinking about it. What am I gonna do? Hello, yeah. Several I follow have the sign in the background. Yeah. Do you need three seats in the SUV? The three rows. So yeah. So right now, currently, it is helping a lot because my kids, and I don't know, maybe in the future I won't need it anymore, right? But right now, where it helps is with the Honda Pilot that I have three seats, is that my kids, my daughters have activities, so they sometimes go with their friends. So then what my wife does is like she'll pick up their friends and then they'll go all together, so everybody fits in the car, in the same car, and then you don't have two or three cars, going to the same place, which is why it helps. The three rows helps right now, Fast Eddie. Currently, it helps a lot. So yeah, as of right now, yes. In the future, will it change? Possibly, but I think right now, my first plan, which is probably getting something in payments, which I'm not a big fan of, but is might be the best option for like the family, and for everything that we do. That might be the best option. That is the best option based on what I'm thinking. But and I will get something with three rows. That's why really I'm thinking. I'm thinking more. I know I shouldn't get into car payments or anything like that, but I'm thinking more what benefits the family. Um, with everything that we have going on. BKC thumbs up. Thank you so much, man. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. No need for a charger if you have access to 220s, unless you drive 100 plus miles per day. Oh, got it. You see, that's something that I would need to know too. Again, that would be so much. I had an electrician at my house, and he gets calls all the time for people that want to put a plug in the garage. The problem is his price was only 5 foot from the panel. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do too, as well, Fast Eddie. One thing I don't like about Tesla, it will have you like a sitting duck when charging. Rest in peace, people in Idaho. Oh, yeah, I know, man. I saw that video, man. That is so sad, bro. They were charging their Tesla too, right? Wow, man. That was so sad, man. I really I don't like seeing that stuff, man. I think whenever things like that happen, I just think, my family and stuff, like, really unnecessary, man, especially to innocent people, very, very unnecessary, man. Think of the family right now, man. How do the family members feel right now? Like, they, you know what I mean? Like, being at the wrong time, like it shouldn't have happened in the first place, man. Fast Eddie, when he tells him what it's gonna cost to move it another 10 feet, most of them hang up. And he laughs because they just spent 25 or 50K on a car, but don't want to spend $800 to get it wired properly. I would spend it. I'm, if I do something like that, I will spend it. And I'd rather spend it with somebody that knows what they're doing, do it right, because if I invest in an electric car, most likely that's not gonna be my first one. Most likely there's gonna be more coming after that. So spending the $800 one time now, rather than spending it later on, which is gonna be even more expensive when inflation, right? He's gonna have to boost up his price later on, and then also the price of the equipment. I'd rather spend that. I wouldn't mind spending the $800 to do it properly and have it in the proper place. You know what I mean? Like that's just people, man. It's the same thing. It's like an iPhone. People spend almost $2,000 in an iPhone, and they want to get a $7 case. Like it doesn't make sense, man. Just do it properly, do it right. I'm lucky in the washer and dryer was already in the garage, and being single and working from home, no big deal to switch. Oh, nice, man. That's good though. That's good. Oreos milkshake. Yeah, man. I love I love the cookies and cream milkshake at Chick-fil-A, man. Can finance the electrician costs. Oh, Fast Eddie. That one made me laugh actually. I like that one. I really did, man. I really did. I need to run and do dinner. See you later, JL. Nice. Thank you for joining in the chat. Steak and shrimp on the grill tonight. Woo, man, the steak. I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't eat shrimp. But the steak, that sounds really good. Bye, Jay, and everyone. Have a great week of investing. See you. And there, see you all. Take care, JL. Yep, Fast Eddie, thumbs up. Jay, looked at your portfolio. Have you not bought Maine recently because of your cost basis? No, no, no. I did not stop buying Main Street Capital because of my cost basis. No, it's because I've been putting more money into Vichy properties, and because I'm seeing it as a nice opportunity right now. And then also with Meta right now, the pullback, I kind of want to get to 6 shares now, hoping that it stays in the 500s for now. And I want to try to accumulate another share, Casey. So that's really why. But I want to buy more Main Street Capital though. I want to continue to DCA. You can write off so much. Talk to a CPA. That is what I need to do, man. I need you guys to push me into this, man, because I've been procrastinating, and that is something that I need to work on writing off some things. Like for example, the camera. There is a way. I just don't know how to do it. But I want to be able to do that starting this year with the taxes from this year, which will be done next year. I do need to do that. Talk to a CPA for sure. And thank you so much. I gotta remind it that I gotta post it very big. Talk to a CPA. Get educated. Home Advantage Tesla Model Y from Home Advantage. Yeah, it's a Y3 row. I think it is. Yeah, that was another one I was thinking. Home, because let me just go away from the Sony camera real quick. If I'm not mistaken, let me see if they still have that deal. Let me see if they have that deal. They probably don't anymore. Oh no, yeah. They don't have that deal anymore. But I liked that they had the Model Y, which is this one right here, with like 0% APR, man. Like that was very, very good deal, man, that I didn't, you know. But it's just I'm not ready to make a decision yet. But yeah. Let me see real quick. I think this one, the Model Y. Oops, sorry. Let me see. Yeah, they do have. Look right here. They do have the three. Any of you guys have one of these? Like something like this will benefit me. Like this one right here, like the 7. Yeah, the 7 seat. This is what I will need. I will need something like this one. I will not go gas car ever again. Honestly, Danny, I see that more and more often. You're not the first one that I've seen that from, that comment from, or that opinion from. I've seen many people, say that many, many times. I've seen that a lot, often, more often than you guys think. Um, that's why I've been considering, something electric. Mine is not. They are rolling out third row for the Y later this year. Oh, okay. So that's this one probably. Is the Model Y Premium all-wheel drive only? That's the only one that has this one. The 7 seats. But this is the one that I will need. I will need this one. Just because of the activities and stuff. You know what I mean? I will probably buy a cheap Corolla or Civic when the lease of my EV is up. Unless I can get out of the country first. Mostly to be able to easily sell. Yeah. I just got an and you will sell it very quickly. You know what I mean? One of those. I just got an electric vehicle and loving it, man. It is quick, and for my job, it makes sense. So much savings. Nice, Danny. That's awesome, man. As a YouTube creator, is that considered a business? If so, you can write off a ton of things, or at least in Canada, you can. So that's what I'm gonna work on, Tim. That is exactly what I'm gonna work on, and I have to do what M just said right here for that reason. But yes, I am thinking. I just need to stop procrastinating and go look for a CPA. You won't be able to take the Y and drive from New Jersey to Florida. And how was the Y handle the cold in New Jersey? So that's a good question. And that will be the problem. That's why my first option is the gas car, because I like going to Florida. I like driving down there. And I think I still have like a couple more years of doing those trips. So, so yeah, so that's why I'm thinking. That's why I have the Honda, another Honda Pilot on as my top option, then electric cars. After the electric cars will help me most of the year though, because of all the driving that they do around here in New Jersey. Oh my gosh, like they do so much driving. It's just crazy. But for long trips, yeah, the gas car will be better. It made no sense for me, but I absolutely love my EV. Nice. The Y is the best selling car in Norway. Jersey be easy. Oh, nice. Yeah, Norway is very cold too as well. I prefer the hybrid because you can get the best of both worlds. Yeah. Model Y is the best selling SUV in the US. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I hated the gas station stops, not missing it. You have a charger at home, Danny? Look at the Grand Highlander hybrid, much more room and lot longer distance between fill-ups. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good point and a very good option. I just want my car to drive for me so that I can sue human drivers if they hit me. Rex. All right, man. Let me see. We spoke about cameras. We did a pool. Another thing that has been coming up, another topic that I've seen posted more and more often, and even somebody mentioned that in the chat. First half this year, there was 12 non-EVs sold in Norway. Wow. Let me drink some water real quick. And guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, very important. And if you guys didn't see the video earlier that I posted, don't forget to go there tomorrow, and watch it, the portfolio update. Like Fast Eddie said, you might benefit from more S hybrid. Yeah, possibly, yes, yes. Yeah, that is a good option, the Highlander hybrid. I like the way those Toyotas drive. I've driven some. I drove the RAV4 hybrid, and it drives really nice. Let me see if I can think of what was it I was going to talk about, because I had it in my notes, but we've been hitting so many topics, right? But something that has come up, and I want to know your guys' opinion, is that um recession. Do you guys feel, and that's going to be a poll actually, will we see a recession? Hold on, how do you spell recession? Totally forgot. Recession this year. Will we see? Because there's a lot of, and I want to know your opinions. I'm putting a post, I'm posting a poll right there. But do you guys think we will see a recession sometime this year? I'm seeing that a lot more often, and I'm seeing people, um, with how high the stock market is, right? Even the S&P, and what else? They war going on, right? There's still geopolitical issues. Um, Crude oil is still high. Commodities in general. I think a lot of commodities are still high. Coffee, crude oil. Um, and where we are going, because there are so many companies also overvalued as well in the stock market, with a lot of future already priced in. Do you guys think, that? And then there's the jobs market report again, right? The unemployment report later this week. But remember that there was a lot of employment now because of the World Cup happening, right? Recently. I don't know if that's gonna show up on this report or if it showed up already in the past report, in the previous report. Um but are we going to see a recession sometime this year? And is any of you guys saving any cash for that? I'm also seeing comments about that, like about people saving cash for the recession coming up. Are people being too bearish, or is it really gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, is it good to start getting ready for a recession? And is it looking that way? Yes, I installed a fast home charger. Oh, nice, Danny. Yeah, that's good, man. That's what I would do too as well if I did one of those. What did it cost? You have the charger installed? Nice. The USA debt just hit $40 trillion, matching the GDP. Yeah. That's what, that's what happened. That, yeah, the debt just continues to grow and grow. Oh yeah. It's just crazy, man. The debt just continues. I installed it myself. Charger was 475 for the parts. I think I has some 6-3 wire needed to EV charger to save some money there. Oh, nice, man. That's good, man, Danny. I wouldn't do it myself. I don't think I'm ever been a good electrician. I can work on the cars, but I don't think electricity is my thing. Let me see. I'm saving cash for September. Yeah, usually August and September are weaker months in the stock market. Um, so that is something that I also seen a few people talking about. Saving cash for September mostly, because a lot of you know, a lot of funds, or hedge funds, right? They need to sell because they're not gonna beat the market again. The S&P. So yeah, September is usually a weaker month. A recession will happen. A bull market will happen. In between, the market will go up and down each trading day. Let me see. State We'll give you a rebate back for the home charger installation, $700 check from home. Oh, nice. I agree with M. Oh, nice. You should always save cash for any emergency. Yeah, that is very true, Isra. No one knows when. Fear draws attention in general. Once you go electric, it's tough going back to gas. Yep. I see that a lot. I've seen that comment a lot too as well. Movies are making hundreds of millions and billions, yet people keep crying about cost of living. You guys watch Caleb Hammer? These people are all in massive debt. Yeah, I've seen some of his videos lately. I also follow that page, X, and yeah, there's a lot of people in debt too as well, man. You know, credit card debt is just crazy, man. Crazy, crazy. Um, yeah. I have an emergency fund, I have sinking funds, but I don't have a lot saved for the market. Yeah. There are people though that I've seen they are saving to um for if a recession happen. Like people are actually, saving for that. So I don't have any cash. I continue to DCA every week. Maybe I should take 1 week off, right? Maybe I should not buy stocks 1 week and not post DCA Friday or portfolio update episodes for 1 or 2 weeks. You guys think that will be a smart move? Let me see how many of you guys think a recession will happen. So 67% of you say no. Wow. That a recession will not happen. And 33% of you said yes, that a recession will happen. Let me see. My largest non-retirement portfolio is a uh regular savings account. Nice. Do you guys use your taxable portfolios as a savings account? That would be a good question. It's right. Emergency fund money is never touched for investing. My investing money goes into the market every week and never wait for a possible recession. See, that is something that I'm doing as well. Like every week I just DCA, but sometimes I do want to have some cash, man, like um just to see if there's like a nice pullback where I can make like larger purchases into some of the stocks. But yeah, but it's so difficult, man, with the amount of money that I invest in, that I'm able to invest every week. Solid emergency fund plus DCA. Yeah, nice. Your splits the past weeks have been great, growing multiple positions at one time. Yeah, yeah, slowly, little by little, but yes, I've been growing the positions. And honestly, yeah, I can't underestimate my own strategy because that's how I have grown my portfolio to where it's at, almost at 43K once again. Um, so yeah, and I've been buying whatever, 10, 15, $20. Sometimes I can buy $50, $40. So yeah, that has helped me and it has worked for me so far very well. S Golf, yes, for emergency funds, plus a month in cash. Oh, nice. What percentage of the people in the US save money to invest? Now compare that to how many people save money now to invest in for retirement. Is it possible there's so much money going into the market that we are officially holding it up? Hmm, that's a very good question, Fast Eddie. That's a very good question. Let me think of it. I meant a regular bank savings account. I do use SGOF in my taxable as an emergency fund. Yeah, yeah. So you could get some of that interest. Yeah. Compare that to how many people save money now to investing for retirement. As well, there's so much money going into the market. We're officially holding it up. I know there's a lot of cash out there. There has to be a lot of cash out there. I gotta take a look at that info, Fast Eddie, myself. Hmm. I've got my sock drawer for emergency cash. I usually hold 3K there. Nice, man. Oh my god. The sock drawer, yeah. And inside some socks, right? I used to do that before, when I was younger. I used to put some money and keep it in a sock. I remember doing that before. I don't do that anymore, but yeah, that used to be something that I used to do before. And always had like, like $500 or something like that. My 1 month sits in two high yield savings accounts. One attached to my checking account, one not. Got it. Good spot. No one wants to look through socks. Yeah, that is so true. It's Raven. I have less than $50 in my actual savings, and my checking is limited just to pay the credit card. Wow, X. But I know you're saving, man. I know you're investing. Where do you live, Tim? Oh my god, that was a good one though, Fast Eddie. You made me laugh in that one. I really should only have a month or two, but the regular is almost six figures. I will deploy if a recession happen. Wow, nice, M. Great White North. Oh man, these guys are awesome, man. But yeah, what was it? There was a question that came up actually. It was with one of your guys' yeah, I forgot what it was, man. Nothing wrong with that, but my high yield savings are for those immediate emergencies. Yeah. Yeah, that will be that's why I also have a high yield savings account, for just in case, because that money can get moved quickly. You know, it usually goes into my checking account sometimes within hours and most times the next day. So it's definitely good as of right now. But I want to look for other ones though, for other accounts. About 10K in my SGov could be used for investing, and 8K will for backdoor Roth. Nice. Nice, man. Save at least $400 a month compared to my previous gas car. Oh wow. In gas, $400 a month? That's good though. Wow, home advantage. You guys are making me want to look more and more into the Teslas. It will be like this one. It'll be something like this one, right? The 7C interior. How much is that one? Model Y Premium, right? I think that was the one. It was Model Y Premium or wheel drive only. Okay. Model Y Premium all wheel drive. So it is $670 a month. Wow, that's a lot. If I finance it. But that would be good though. Looks nice though. I like the Teslas, honestly. Oh, hold on. It has like a screen right here. Pretty cool. Yeah. 600 and something dollars a month. I just need $3,000 down. I can save that really quickly. You know. I have four credit cards, which I think I could charge over 90K. So I will do that first in an emergency. If they'll take a credit card, then I'll move the cash over and pay off the credit card. Smart, man. Smart, Fast Eddie. Yeah. That one is, yeah, that's what I will do too. Similar to me. And then I'll just pay it off after. The only problem with EV is forgetting to clean my windows, since that is what I used to do when getting gas. Oh, look at the price of that one, Jay. Um, yeah, of this one, the yeah, the Model Y, right? Yeah, so 670. The price of this one, what's the total price though? It doesn't say right here. Like, where's the price of this? I do have excellent credit, so that is no problem. That will be good. But at 0.99% interest rate, like that's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Oh, I could put on cash. Hold on. Let me see. Cash is almost 50,000. Yeah, 48,500. That's how much it is. Which cash? Yeah, yeah. I just realized that. Thank you. Thank you guys. I didn't think about it. Yeah, my savings with the EV are over $300 a month too. Wow, man. So that would be good, man, because, so pretty much like if I think about it that way, right, where I'll save a month, right? I'm financing it at 600 and something dollars a month, right? So if I'm saving at least the $300 a month, so pretty much what I'm paying, right? If I'm thinking about it, I'm paying 300, almost $400 a month extra on top of what I'm already spending. You know what I mean? Like um if it makes sense, What's the extras? The extras will be full self-driving. I don't think I need to do this one. Select chas next to lease. Oh, cash. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, let me see the finance. With 670 a month. Let me see. Maybe once I make some better money on YouTube, I can do this one easy. Oh, this is something that I would love to have, the tow hitch. $1,000. I could put it on myself, you know, with a class 2 steel tow bar. Because I have something that I put in the back for whenever we take trips. Um, I have like this platform that I hook it up to the tow hitch on the pilot, and then I put like a big bag where I put all the some of the luggages in there, and that's how I have traveled to Florida, and I have traveled everywhere, man. And it definitely helps. So a tow hitch is definitely a must. But I have to see because if he has the bars already, and I could just buy a tow hitch for a couple $100 and hook it up, that would be a lot better. I would just need to look into it into YouTube. So let's just say, no tow hitch. Wow, these rims are $2,000. Wow. I'm good with these ones. $2,000 to paint it silver. Jeez. I like this color. I like this blue one. But $1,000 just to have it a different color, man? Like, what's going on? Oh, jeez. Let's see. I'll do the blue one. Okay, $1,000 there. Black interior is a must. Yeah, 7 seat. Oh wow, 7 seats is $2,500 though to add it. Yeah, so $1,000 to paint it blue. You know what? I'm just gonna do the gray. 7 seat interior, $2,500. Home charger. This is a must, right? So 535. Air mattress. Like, what do I need an air mattress for? Let me see. Okay, so due today says $785. Um, estimated payment $700 with $3,000 down. I'll most likely put more though. I'll most likely put more down. But yeah, that's how much it will be. Like $700 a month. Wow, that's a lot. I think we see a pullback, but not sure it will be a recession. 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP. Good opinion there. You can't do anywhere in a Tesla by yourself. They hide all the specs, so you can't work on it. Talk to Elon. Oh, got it, got it. So they don't, they won't let me, they will want me to put the $1,000 for the tow hitch. Get yourself a healthy down payment first. Make your payments lower. Once you earn more money, making videos, fixing your GMC, easy money. Very good, Tim. Yeah. So right now, I do want to make better content. I think that will also help me. So that's why I want to invest in like the camera, and I'm putting some money. I'm gonna try my best, man. But yeah, thank you, Tim. That this great comment right there. Yeah. Hopefully I'm able to continue to make my content better and better over time, and I'm able to hopefully earn a little bit more extra cash where I can use that cash to do something, like this. But yeah. Yeah, so right now I'm fixing my GMC. I just keep buying. Recession could come in years from now. At that point, even if it's a big pullback, markets could still be higher or what they are now. Great mentality, Home Advantage. Great mentality. Don't get a Tesla from Leo. Why? I like there's a couple guys saying yes. There's a couple people near me that I know. One of them actually, he got a Toyota Highlander. He's getting a Tesla pretty soon. Um, there's like two other people that just got new Teslas. One of them had the driving one, the one that drives you, but he also works far, so it definitely helps him with the self driving. But I'm getting a lot of positives, Leo Ramirez. I'm just saying, Leo, getting a lot of positives about it, especially if you're doing mostly like local driving. Where are you going to put the luggage after you hit the 7 people in it? So that's why I will do the hitch, the tow hitch, because what I do is I have that platform that I was just talking about. Um, Let me see if I can look it up real quick so I can give you an idea. Let me not open another window. I'm gonna make it slow. Or 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 platform rack, I think it is. So it is something like, look, I'll give you an idea right now. It is something like, let me just enlarge it. So it's something like this, Fast Eddie. It's something like this. It's not this exact one, but it's something like this. You put it on the hitch in the back of the truck, and then I bought a black bag and some straps. And what I do is I put them on there, and then I just drive like that to Florida. And I have all 3 rows, so my kids have space to stretch their legs, like that's no problem, and the trip is much more comfortable. That's one of the things that I like about it, about the Honda Pilot, with the 3 row seats, that we can go on a trip, we go all comfortable, and then it goes, I place them right there. That's where I place the luggages, in one of these platforms. All right. Put them. Nothing to do on a Tesla. I just top off the windshield wiper fuel liquid. Everything is digital, so yes, can't really work on it. Brakes last forever. Tires 40K estimate. Other than that, it's all digital. Nice. I will get a cheaper used EV for first one to use for your daily driver to work. You notice there's no luggage on it. Luggage is not waterproof. Yeah, so I have a bag. Let me show you also. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Right here, Fast Eddie. This is what it looks like, kind of. I have a different one. It looks slightly bigger than this one, but this is what it looks like. Whenever I go on a trip, let's say like when we went to Florida, I put the luggages and everything in there. I rolled down only one of the seats to keep a few things inside that I needed to keep inside, because there was stuff that couldn't get hot and things like that. I kept it inside the truck. I only rolled down one of the seats, which I'm pretty sure you could do in the Tesla. You know, if you don't need to have all seats up, or yeah, if you don't need to have all seats up, you could also just bring them down, um, or fold them down. And then what I did is in one of these bags, I put all the luggages in there and I strapped it down. You know, so I bought all of that like a couple of years ago for my first trip to Disney. You know, one of my first trips to Florida, and then and I saw the idea like online. So yeah. Another thing I can recommend: do you need an SUV and a truck, or could you go with a Honda Pilot and a Civic? Asking for a friend. Yeah. So I honestly don't need a truck anymore. I could do a Civic or a Honda Accord. Um, I'm just what I'm thinking is, Tim, is that you know the Honda Pilot that we have right now is gonna get older and older and older, right? You know, and it has right now like 150,000 miles, somewhere around there. Um, and I know, mm, and what I want to do is like I want to take that one for myself because that one is older. So if things start happening, I can fix them, you know, myself or take them somewhere if it's something that is out of my knowledge. But I know that this car will continue to get older, and I want to keep them in a safer car or a safe car, you know, something newer, something that they can drive with no problems. You know, like me, if I stay on the side of the road, I know what to do, right? And I have my knowledge. But like, let's say if I'm at work and they're on the side of the road or something, you know, like I want to avoid that with them, you know, and buy something newer, which is what worked out the last time with this Honda Pilot. You know, I got this Honda Pilot 2016. I got it, I don't know, what was it, like 6 years ago or so, somewhere around there, you know, maybe a little bit more. But the you know what I liked is that they were able to go places because they have like a lot of activities. That's the one thing, Tim. Like the kids have a lot of activities, you know, all year around. And then this one gotta go to a friend's activity, and then this one gotta go to, you know, so many things. And I don't think that's gonna stop anytime soon, or that's gonna slow down. But what I'm thinking is, you know, I keep that car, the Honda Pilot that we have here, and then I just get something newer for them to continue going everywhere, you know. And if I can get something with 3 row seats, we can also use the newer one to take the trips, the long trips, you know, or continue to use this one, you know what I mean? But it's more of the decision that I'm trying to make is more of a what makes sense that could work for the family, you know, with everything going on, you know, with the trips, with the activities, with everything. Like I'm trying to take everything into consideration. And then I'm gonna think about the budget, you know. But I don't want to go ahead and get a Honda Civic or a Honda Accord, and then then things come up and we're not able to do certain things, and like I don't want to be in that predicament, you know. Just saying. But but yeah, I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking. AMD earnings on Tuesday, hoping for our all-time highs again. So let me just open this one real quick. Let me just close all of these. Let's take a look at the earnings hub right here. And we do have AMD after closing. Yeah, on Tuesday. We took a look at Palantir already. So they estimate $1.55. Wow. In earnings per share. That's the estimate. And comparing to Q2 last year, which it was at 48 cents. Wow, that would be some great growth. Year over year growth. Then the revenue goes to $11.28 billion. That's the estimate that the analysts have, compared to $7.42 billion last year. Wow. 42 billion dollars. Last year. Wow. They estimate some solid growth, top and bottom growth. So let's see. SpaceX earnings this week. Yeah, I think it is on Tuesday, no? Something like that. Let me see. Not here. Let me just ask Google real quick. And they say yes right there, but let me ask Google. When is SpaceX? Any of you guys got any cover calls on them? SCHD Stan has something with a put or something like that. At $100. So it is on August 4th. No, hold on. Financial results on Tuesday, August 4th. Yeah, or Wednesday. Hold on. Tuesday or Wednesday, August 4th? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's either Tuesday or Wednesday that they're doing their earnings report. Yeah. Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday. One of the two. When I get a better information than this, um I'll definitely let you know. Let me see. SpaceX earnings are coming on August 4th. Yeah. That's what I see right here on Yahoo Finance. Investors will get to see how many Starlink subscribers he has added and how much he's spending on his AI. When SpaceX went public, it sold roughly 5% of its total shares. The shareholders who own the other 95% of the company are restricted from selling their shares in the open market until set lockup expiration dates. The first of those expirations comes on the second full trading day after its second quarter earnings. That will be August 6th. So August 6th, you will see some crazy volatility, looks like. Once they release all those shares. And I'm very positive, very positive. Not a financial advisor, nothing, but I'm very positive a lot of those shareholders are going to sell because I think a lot of them already are millionaires in paper. So I'm pretty sure a lot of them are gonna sell, and there's gonna be a lot of vacation time being placed on the some PTO, right, or FTO requested. There's gonna be a lot of PTO requests on SpaceX this next week. Most restricted shareholders will be able to sell up to 20% of their shares on that date. The SpaceX stock trades at 30% above its IPO price for 5 of the 10 trading days preceding the earnings report. They'll be permitted to sell an additional 10% shares. Wow. $106 billion in selling at the stock price as of this writing. Wow. That's a lot of money though. Jay, right before we drove off to Tennessee, let me see. To Tennessee, I got out of the car to get the tire repair kit just in case. And guess what happened? A nail gave me a flat. LOL. I was prepared. Always carry a tire kit with a pump. Yeah, I have one too. I bought one um in Amazon, but very good to know how to do it. So that's awesome, man. That's great, man, that you were able to take care of that quickly. And then to get one of those kits, very important. I bought one for like, God, I don't remember, but it was a couple of years ago. When I got the Honda Pilot, I got the kit also as well. So it came with a pump, it came with like pliers, with plugs. It came with like a couple things, you know. So yeah, I carry that too as well every time. Very good to have, man. Awesome. A Civic might be a placeholder for your EV. Yes. Agree 100%. Buying a new car, in my opinion, is a waste of money unless you have money to burn. I always buy 1 year old certified pre-owned with factory warranty, and someone else took the hit. Got it. My son just purchased a Toyota Camry hybrid. Now, luckily, he doesn't drive that much, but he had an Infinity that needed the expensive gas, and he was probably costing him $120. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Infinities. I'm not a Nissan fan as well. And I know Infinities are Nissan. They're just much more difficult to fix, man. Like every time I had to touch a Nissan for somebody, because I sometimes I haven't done it in a while, but I used to do work on some cars before to make some extra cash. I just can't do it right now because I don't have that much time in my hands. But man, they were such a pain, man, to fix. In his new car, he's had a month and only put gas in it once. Nice, man. That's awesome, Eddie. If I was in a two-car household at this point, one would be a cheap used Leaf just to get me to work. Nice. My Volt, it could be 3 months between each time my gas engine ran out. Wow. OMG. Has with earnings tomorrow. What a kegger that company has. Yeah, man. We looked at it previously, and it definitely was good. I saw SCHD stands post. I put for $100 strike December expiration for $900 payout. If you do the same today, the payout is $16.90. Wow. Wow. I don't know much about that. Well, I don't know anything. I need to get educated on that. But man, that's some nice income. Time to put 5K in my brokerage account with a $50 price on Freddy. You think SpaceX will go to 50? Yeah, taking time bomb from Fast Eddie. I can see SpaceX closer to $80 after those shares hit the market this week. It's definitely gonna go down because it's gonna be a lot of selling. Anders, if it hits 70, would you start buying? Or are you gonna wait till it hits exactly $50? Oh my gosh. Guys, one thing that I do want to say is don't forget to vote on the poll. Let me just refresh it real quick right here. There is 55 votes right now. So SHD still at the top, at the lead, 51%, because I'm going to be making the purchase tomorrow. I'm probably going to be making it around lunchtime, somewhere around there. I should be making the purchase. So, yeah. This one got me a lot of comments. Ooh, realty income, $25,000 in cash. They will put it into realty income. Actually won 39%. Do you guys agree with this? Wow, why did my thing reply back 3 times? That is weird. Oh, that's because I was trying to reply from you to you from the gym. So it wasn't like going through. So I had to click it a couple times. That's why I replied 3 times. Um but yeah. BTI, SHD, SHD and SHG. That's definitely a great combo. I love that combo, honestly. Wow. But yeah, man. Oh my gosh. Today's live stream was great. Oh my gosh. I got 515 videos already. Jeez, time flies, man. Time flies. I go main over O personally. Yeah. I like both. I could go with either one. But yeah, man, time flies. Look at this. 515 videos. Jeez, man. Remember when I was just making, a couple videos. Oh my god, man. Like it's been such a long journey, but man, so many things that I have learned along the way. So many people that I've gotten so familiar with some of you guys. Hopefully in the future I'm able, if I can uh travel somewhere, like if I go to Florida, maybe I can meet some of you guys there. Um, you know, or a soda or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Jay, did you start buying VGT in your Roth? Not yet. I've been depositing more and more in it. I should have bought the pullback, honestly. Should have bought the pullback, the recent pullback in it. Where it is. At 112. It's still low. I like it where it's at right now. At $112. Yeah, it went as low as 108. Oh, that was a good time to start my position. I should put a limit order. I could put a limit order for like a week or so, right? Or a couple days. Buy a couple shares. Buy like 4 or 5 shares of this one. Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna start buying though. Yeah. I'm still building my cash position. I'm kind of thinking about you know, I'm kind of thinking on waiting, Danny, until September and see what September brings. I don't know. It's not good because I should DCA. That's my really the strategy that I've been loving for years, and I should do something like that. But I'm kind of thinking on continuing to build my cash position in the Roth and wait until September. So, main and O are too dissimilar. Yeah, yeah, they're both different companies. One is BDC, one is a real estate. I like both long term. Honestly, both have been performing well. I'm in Miami, so let me know when you come this way and we'll meet up, Jay. Yes, I will. I'll definitely let you know, man. I want to go to Miami, man. One day. One day I will, Danny. I think it's going to be when my kids get bigger, though. You know. I got to go back down there with the missus. Tim, the chat is amazing. Everyone is super chill. Love being a part of it week after week. Yeah, man. That is what I like too, man. I enjoy doing the live streams, man. And I don't know if you guys notice it, but also I do like 2 hours, man. Like this is crazy. Yeah, I think I do like 2 hours, right? How long have I been here already? Where can I see this? Let me see the analytics. Yeah, it's like since 8 o'clock. So right now it is 10:17. Yeah, so 2 hours and change. Jeez. Am I like, you know, am I one of the people that does like the longest streams ever? Like this is just crazy. I may skip, in this niche, in the investing niche. Like I know there's a lot of people that they do like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour at the most, but I haven't really seen many investors that do like 2 or 3 hours worth of streams. I may skip my Roth IRA this year to load up my tax account. Why not put at least some? I think the Roth IRA is big, man. I do understand a lot of people do want to build it taxable because they have a plan of using that sooner than 59 and a half. But yeah, I think throwing some is okay. X, what do you think? Let me know there in the chat. Not financial advice, but even some, even $50, $20, $25 here and there that can grow tax free. You can definitely compound, man. Don't underestimate investing in low cost funds, like ETFs, like um, you know, like VOO, well, you do VTI, so that's another one. SCHD, VUG, VGT, like there's a lot of low cost funds that have shown that they have performed very well. All right. I think this is going to be it, guys. I did 2 hours and 20 minutes so far. So, yeah, this is very long stream. Jeez, man. But I'll probably get on stream tomorrow because I don't know if I have any ideas on any videos for tomorrow. If I come up with an idea, then I probably won't do the stream tomorrow, but most likely I'll be doing a stream tomorrow. We'll probably look at Palantir's earnings report tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably do that, right? What do you guys think? We should take a look at Palantir's earnings report tomorrow, right? HESM, that's the company that Tim likes a lot. It has great CAGR though, great dividend CAGR. We can take a look at Palantir's earnings. Is the Roth IRA the 59.5-year-old account? I'll try and understand different American accounts. Yeah, that's the one. Hoping for the day the government moved the Roth IRA to at least 55 years old. Yeah, that would be crazy, Danny. That would be great. Yes, Tim. But you can take principal out. Yes. Roth is post-tax money, but no taxes taking money out. Yeah. After 59 and a half. That's why I think is like one that is a great one for, especially for the future, man. But yeah. Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll probably look at Palantir's earnings. I don't think I have any ideas on any videos. I already did the July dividend income video. So if you guys didn't check it out, you guys gotta check it out. Don't forget to go and check out the video, which I posted right here. Look, let me show you guys. Not sure if you guys have seen it, but July income with my AI generated thumbnails. I'm getting more and more comfortable using AI, guys. Anders, M, you know, you guys are tech guys. Principal can take out anytime. Nice. Canada has a tax-free savings account. You can invest money after taxes and never pay another tax moving forward. So a 30-year-old can make $3K a month as tax-free income. Nice, man. That's very good, man. Canadians have the best accounts ever, tax-free. Yeah, that's a very good one, man. I will jump on that right away. But yeah, this video right here, if you guys haven't seen it, July dividend income, check it out. You know, I'll give you guys a we didn't go through my portfolio today. I was actually trying to do it on purpose. So we'll probably talk about it tomorrow, and then I might show you the dividend income tomorrow, the spreadsheets, so you guys can see how my dividend has grown every quarter, man. It's just great. Yes, sir. I just wish there was not a max income limit for Roth. Oh my God, a lot of people will just put almost everything. I make $1,400 a month in my TFSA. Nice, man. Nice. But yeah, guys. Trying to use more and more AI, man. But yeah, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I have to end this stream for the day. Yeah, limit kills the Roth IRA. Yep. Tax free, my friend. Yep. I agree. But yeah, this is it for today, guys. I should be getting on a live stream tomorrow, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. 8 o'clock, 8:15 p.m. Eastern time, somewhere around there. So I'll be posting a link around 7 p.m. Eastern time. So keep on the lookout. So if you guys are not subscribed, anybody that is not subscribed, you know, you guys got to join, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, you know, so I can pop up on your feed and you guys can join the live stream. I know there's a lot of you guys that don't comment in the comment section. Don't be shy. You guys can comment in the comment section. So we get to know you, and you can, you know, not saying that you're not part of the community, but you can be even closer to the community. See you guys tomorrow. Nice, Danny. See you tomorrow. Awesome stream. Thank you. Thank you, M. I'm super impressed you knew what I was talking about. Yeah, nice, man. But yeah, guys, thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And I lived near Toronto for 16 years, Tim. Wow, nice. I gotta go to Canada. One day I'm gonna go to Canada and see and meet Tim. I gotta meet some of you guys and post pictures, if you guys don't mind, on my channel. You know, especially the usual guys right here. But yeah. What else do I have to say? Maybe I should post it right here on the wall, right? But I always say, I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, man.